Hello guys, Normal Player Guy, and of course, as we've seen today in some news, we have confirmed Path to Power Physical Kid Goku is coming out. There has been a few leaks, a couple of teasers, but this one confirms it. I'm not going to dabble in those leaks, but here we are. It is confirmed. We have. Apparently, he's a very, very good unit. We will look into him a little bit now, and we'll also take a look at what the campaign is going to expect. There is some pretty good ones in here. There's actually two new units. We have this Path to Power Physical Kid Goku, and we also have an Android 8. I believe he's AGL. We'll have a look at him. So we'll have a look at the campaign first. So there's a lot to go on with. So this will tie us over for probably at least of February. Don't forget, during at some point in this, we are also going to have Easy A LR into God Goku. He will appear at some point in the latter end of this. So this is what we get now. We get a bunch of missions, login bonuses, and that's pretty much about it. And just a bunch of probably social media based campaigns. This we've already had. Since we've just had this just before the tournament, it's not likely we're going to get this because we've just had it. So we are. Here's the Dokkan Festival Summit. We have this is the banner. It's a great unit to pull. Looks like Raditz, so he's an okay unit. Bojack's probably the worst on here. Videl is great, limited. So yeah, let's have a look what we have. Oh, Turles. It's not often Turles is around. Beerus is he's good. He's okay. Videl is very limited teams, but you can run her on Defenders of Justice, and of course Pepe Gals is quite good. Bojack's honestly the worst one on here, and then Raditz. He's obviously the pure Saiyan and Saiyan Saga Raditz. Pretty good. So we have Kid Goku, and we have, yes, it's AGL Android 8. We'll have a look at them in a little moment. So we have a new Dokkan event that comes with them. It's a brand new Dokkan event as well, so it's not going to carry on from another one because we have the Int Kid Goku. Glad it's not there, so there's two stones in it for you right there. Here we have a new story event. This new story event, here we go. Looks like you can get a free-to-play Yamcha, who, by the way, coming up way later in the future, there is a TUR coming out who is called Gocha. Yeah, Dokkenfest Yamcha is coming out, and you could probably farm him for him, but that's way in the future. Looks like I don't know if he has an awakening, but yes, looks like you'll be able to recruit a free to play, which is just nice. It'll be something to do. This will eventually have an easy A. Probably not till way later on because they always do this, and there'll be an easy A for this for a Prime Battle LR. So if you want to grind up two copies, by all means, you're going to be there. It looks like DB Saga is going to be the way to go. There is, funny enough, there is what, 5 stages, so that's 10 stones altogether. So you are going to get quite a bit. Oh, there's some actually missions. You get 2 stones from clearing it, a bunch of copies, as well as the 10 stones just for clearing one of each stage. So you're going to get around 12 stones on this. That's not too bad. It looks like, yeah, you're going to have to rinse and repeat the second one just to get all the copies. That's pretty cool. Right, what else do we have? Right, okay, we have this new limited attempt. Now, this basically is a great way to farm rank XP. I don't know if it's, yeah, this. So it purely is just massive rank XP. You also get quite a bit of Zenny as well, so that's something. You also get some training items, and you get a stone just for clearing it. Suppose you would get 3 stones if you're able to do 130 stamina. Yeah, so 130 stamina. You are gonna get some great link levels in there. You can do this once a day while this entire campaign's on. So if you have people at 8s and 9s and you're looking to get those 10s, this will be the event to do it, right? Probably going to go down real easy. It's just going to cost 130 stamina. So yeah, that'll be nice and easy there. So that's going to be a real fun one. There's going to be a lot of people who's going to benefit from that. Yeah, so story event, plenty to do on there. So what else do we have? We have the new virtual Dokkan Clash. The Dokkan Clash at the moment, is this updated? Yeah, Broly. So Broly, by the way, this guy, he has multiple phases. I think he's got 3 phases. He goes through this, he goes through the physical DBZ, and then he ends up on. I can't remember which one he ends up on. But yes, this is movie boss from DBZ Saga. He is quite powerful because he has those group attacks. They are far more damaging than his normal attacks. Otherwise, this should be fairly easy. Pretty much everyone should get through this. There's no special gimmicks with any of these people. And then yeah, pretty much this. So it looks like Gotenks might be able to stun you, so that's fine. He's immune to stun, but it looks like he can stun you. Boo heals, that's something as well. Boo is a healer, but there is no special outside of the special healing. Yes, Gotenks can stun. It looks like Boo might be able to stun. I don't know. He might actually be able to stun him. That's interesting. But either way, there's no special gimmicks. No one seals. No one really dodges. So it's pretty good. I mean, on the last one, we had that, well, what was it? It was Invisible Man, yeah. And the one before it, we had Supreme Kai of Time. No, Supreme Kai, the Shin. Yeah, he was an absolute pain. No one should have too much of an issue until you get to at least the final stages. Well, they can hit hard if you're caught out, but by now there's a bunch of easy A's that happen for us that makes this a little easier. Some stone cells, really, really nice. Reawakening of some story events. I presume these are going to be related. Okay, so the holiday missions is where you get extra stones every day just for completing them. These are daily missions. And of course, yes, we get to probably the most exciting part. We have Easy A Int Kid Goku. He is specifically designed around, or rather, should I say, the recent free to play Super Strike Grandpa Gohan is designed around this guy. So, as a Goku family and DB Saga and Kid Youth for Goku. So, really good. This guy is incredible. He was solid when he came out. He's dropped off, obviously, now. He can perform well when it comes to like Super Battle Road and then even Extreme Super Battle Road. Speaking of which, we have a new Extreme Super Battle Road coming out for us, and it's Youth. So this guy is going to be right up there. He, I believe, actually is a youth leader outside of the Ingo tanks. So if you have him, he's probably going to be a 170% lead. I'll do another video on how well he is. So he's going to be fantastic and going to be crucial on that new Extreme Super Battle Road. This, I'm not entirely sure what this is. Let's just click this, see what this banner is for. Usually you don't do these, but then again, they are actually featured. It looks like it's just Goku family. I'm not really too sure what this one's related to. You are actually guaranteed one of these when you summon, so hopefully you could legitimately pick up this guy. So we have a what is it? A new yeah. So Ink Kid Goku's coming out. That's all nice. Then we're actually in the middle of this baton battle, which might be ending by the time this campaign comes around. We have Youth. Yes, that's coming out. You see, everyone stuns. Everyone like lowers attack. So, and there's a bunch of people that seal, like the Gotenks is stun and or seal. So, could be interesting actually on that. We could have a good one. Then you got the AGL Super Saiyan Goten and Physical Super Saiyan Trunks. They're a nasty duo. You have the exact same of the Int and Tech variants, respectively. Together, they're quite a nasty combination. This might not be so difficult. And then what else do we have? Yes, this. So I did another video. Now I'm going to assume this is the exact same. I see no reason why not, and it makes sense. So on the previous news, we had this that the prices were going to change, and I would imagine, as I said in my previous video, it's because they're going to have the Easy A. Can we actually just pull that up a second? Because they're going to have an Easy A then, and that would be, where is it now? Yeah. Oh, here we go. They're unavailable. Yeah. So I presume what they're going is they're going down. They're going to input some data files for the EZAs, and then of course the prices are going to be astronomical. Before 100,000 got you all 5 copies. Now you need a 500,000. On top of that, the gems are not going to be cheap to awaken them. If you're like me and are a SAG case, you've probably got thousands of gems ready for battle points just to exchange them. And of course, most veteran players or people who have played a while, or if you're a hardcore free to play player, probably already have these. This is going to be a real pain for people who just haven't bothered, and there'll be a lot of you who haven't bothered, and those who are new. Because if you're new, this is not attainable. All the summons you use, all the SSRs you get, you're going to use, and you'd be a fool to trade away medals for it. So this is not free to play friendly. This is not agreeable. I don't like this. But yeah, so that's what's coming in. So that makes sense. So I can probably say this time 90% sure we're going to have those easy A's. It looks like it's an easy A area as well. But Ambal, as we've just spoken, is already on, and that's it. So there's enough to look forward to. We have the Easy A campaign. We have this Easy A Inked Kid Goku, who comes out with the new Extreme Super Battle Road Youth. We have a bunch of story events if you want to farm them up. At some point, all these, like this SSR, I believe he becomes, he's just had an awakening, right? So, I probably a bunch of these, and this guy's just had his awakening, right? So, probably something to do in there. There's new story events, right? New limited events to really grind out some links. So, yeah, it's going to be great. So, we'll have a look then at the Kid Goku. We'll just follow his link. Okay, so we will also check out Android 8 as well. Gotta love the ads. Android 8 as well. Where is he? Here he is. So we'll check out Android 8 first because people say that he's low key one of the best banner units to come out. So here we go. So DB Saga 2 key 100%. So that's weird because usually it's 120 or 130%, but okay. So 30% raise to his attack, and that's it on his super attack effect. So 80% attack and defense at the start of turn. Additional 80% when there is an ally whose name includes Kid Goku in the same turn. Okay. Plus an additional 80% to stats for 5 turns after receiving an attack. What does he have? He has, oh, do you know what? He has more defense than the likes of Ultimate Gohan. He has more defense than the likes of quite a lot of older TUR units. So interesting. He doesn't do anything special. There's no guard, there's no stun, there's no nothing like that. There's no like building up stacks after you get an attack outside of just having this. You have this. So for 5 turns, so you could put him in slot 2 or 3, even in slot 3. By the time you come back around, you've got this still. So you're going to start off with this. You'll end up with 100. You'll get this as 160% of stats. I mean, offensively, don't think of him as that. He's going to be offensive with some credible, usable attack stats. Obviously, you must run him with a Kid Goku. People say he is fantastic, so it's going to be, yeah, it's going to depend. So, what's he got? Gentleman, Android Assault, Infighter, Tough as Nails, Guidance of the Dragon Balls, and Incredible Adventure. I see a lot of defensive links. Problem is, I don't know how you're going to work with this. Gentleman, Android. See, like, who has Gentleman? That's going to be on DB Saga. That's going to be a fun one. Gentleman DB Saga. Yeah, you're just not going to get it. I mean, there is the Will Tournament, but you won't be able to use him because he has the exact same name. Who else could we actually run? You're not going to. Okay, so I think for sure Gentleman is out of the question. Android Assault could possibly find something. We'll have a look. What does Android Assault get us for DB Saga? We are probably going to struggle. Yeah, we are absolute. Yeah, okay. So you, you, it's an Android link on a DB. Ugh. Oh, that's gonna be really nasty. Guidance of the Dragon Balls. So, I mean, he's got the Incredible Adventure is going to be quite good. That's going to be nice. Guidance of the see, like Incredible Adventure is going to be credible in this. Who's on guide? Who's on Incredible Adventure? Do we have the new document? Yeah, okay. So the new Kid Goku does have that, so he is going to link on there. This is DB Saga related, and there are quite a few. Like this Easy Kid Goku's got it as well. So there are some credible runs on this. What's his other link? His other link is Guidance of the Dragon Balls. Guidance of the Dragon Balls. What we got here? I presume the new Goku's on here. Okay, so you're gonna trigger a few. You are gonna trigger a few links, but most of these line shares of his defensive links, when you got like Gentleman, Android Assault, and Tough as Nails, you're just not gonna get. He's good. I don't want to judge him too soon, so let's just skip past him. Okay, so that's going to be fine. So let's check out Kid Goku. So he has a little bit of a passive, a bit of an essay. So DB Saga, Youth, or Exploding Rage, 2 key only 130% to stats, but he gets the additional 10% for those who belong in Seekers of the Dragon Ball and Bond of Friendship. That's curious. That's the first time we've seen this. So it's not the first time we've seen a triple. I mean, the Gammas came out with a triple, but two key, 130%. That's two key. And then the additional, so it's 140%. That's a weird lead. I don't like this. Raises, so it's a 30% to attack. Not looking fantastic, is he? Um, Tell you what, let's check out. Maybe actually, to be fair, tell a lie. It might actually help. Here we go. Here we go. What a colossal clown. Okay, this makes more sense. Here we go. So DB Saga U for Exploding Rage, 3 key, full 170% with the additional 200% for Dragon Ball Seekers and Bond of Friendship. Okay, Bond of Friendship's fantastic. You can get that with Youth and Exploding Rage. That actually could be good. I don't know about his team, but could be good. Greatly raises attack. That's a 50% raise to attack. And unit super attack. Unit super attack, 100%, and lowers attack by, is it 20% or 30%? Let's have a look. Looks like it lowers it by 20% for 3 turns. Interesting. You get the massively raised attack when there is a Yamcha, Roshi, Oolong, Bulma, Youth, or Bulma Bunny. Lol, you're just not going to get them two attacking in the same turn. Well, speaking of which, Bulma Youth. This guy's physical. DB Saga and Youth with Dragon Ball Seekers and Bond of Friendship. You are actually she has an easy A, right? They came out with the Bonanza of Peppy Girls. That's possible. Oolong's a curious one. And Master Roshi's going to have his easy A, the STR one in particular. There are actually a few Master Roshis in there, like the LR as well from the 5th anniversary. Yamcha, who will come out way in the future for us. This team could be great then. Okay, so if you have one of these, and if you run in Battlefield, you'll likely get Bulma Youth. Okay, fair enough. So, right, unit super. So, okay, interesting. So what? Oh, right, okay. So he's got 2 unit attacks. Ah, righty then. So he has 2 conditions. This might be the first time we've seen 2 conditions. The first one, we need to have Android 8. Someone specifically called Hatchan. There is a free to play, but Hatchan specifically. And then you still massively raise attack. So your unit super attack, whether you have Yamcha, Roshi, Oolong, Bulma, or Android 8, you're going to massively raise attack. That's what. So he's going to hit hard. He has 159 at the start of turn. He has 159% when performing a super attack. DB Saga or Youth allies 2 key 50% to stats. Very powerful. Randomly changes 1 type of key spheres to rainbow. Okay, so he's a rainbow orb changer. Plus an additional 20% per key sphere obtained. That's powerful. And he's a rainbow orb changer. Chance of critting 7% and reduces damage by 7% per rainbow. Okay, well built. Plus an additional defense, 59%, with 3 or more key spheres obtained. Christ. Launches an additional attack that has a 50% chance of supering with 5 or more key spheres obtained. And all allies crit hit chance 8% and damage reduction 8% with key. Okay, so that you don't really need that. So, okay, this guy does a lot. So he has 159%, but no key. But he doesn't need it though, because he's a Rainbow Orb Changer. He gets 59% attack and defense on super attack. He's a Rainbow Orb Changer, and you get 20% to stats per. And realistically, they want you to get, 5? So if you get 5 rainbow, you'll end up getting orbs. So you'll probably end up stringing a bunch together with orbs, and you're not restricted to rainbow orbs. So you'll easily get 5. So if you do get 5, and let's say you got 3 rainbow orbs, which is about the common, you'll have 21% crit, 21% damage reduction. You'll have 59% defense, and then you'll have a 50% chance to do an additional super, of which you'll either greatly raise attack or massively raise attack. Okay, so this guy is actually going to be fantastic. He's also a great support, like 2 key and 50% of stats. That's really nice. And that's going to be really nice for a lot of units that just can't link up well. And then on top of that, you get, 7? And all allies are going to have this damage reduction. 8% is not really something to boast about. It's just a thing at the end. Basically, you only need to get five key spheres, and the more rainbow you get, the more. He also gets 20% per. So he's got, so what, 159 plus 59 plus 20. So you get 5 for his passive. You're going to be on 100% extra. Okay. Orb hungry, but this guy is nasty. He has an active skill. Raises attack 800%. Causes. Wow. So, and within the turn activated, all chants have a 60% chance of becoming hits. Wow. Okay, so raises attack by 800%. So that's like a one hitter quitter. So after you've received 8 attacks, or when you're under 60% HP, interesting. I feel like this one's going to be the way to go more. Okay, the guy does a lot. He's built really well. Rainbow Orb Changer gets stat 20% per orb. You know, not restricted to rainbow, but you get him these rainbows. He's going to have damage reduction, and he's going to be getting additional defense, and with a great chance, 50% chance to do an additional super, of which, at the very least, greatly raises. That's crazy. Innocents all in the family, Infighter, Kamehameha, Incredible Adventure, Guardians of the Dragon Ball Fierce Battle. Okay, so these two are specifically going to be for DB Saga. That's great. Innocence is youth. All in the family is Goku. Infighter you can get with a lot of teams. It's mix and match. It's a universal across plenty. Kamehameha you can get that on youth and Goku family. So wow, all in the family is going to be really nice. Yeah, going to be incredible. Low class warrior, pure Saiyans. Dragon Ball Seeker's movie hero. That's right, because he's Path to Power, so it came just after he. Yeah, okay, so it's Path to Power, so it's. Oh yeah, it's during that point, right? It's during the crossover between DB and DB Saga. Right, so Goku Family, Youth, DB Saga, Kamehameha, Exploding Rage, probably a crucial one there. Bond of Friendship, Bond of Parent and Child, and we ignore this last one. That's a new one. It's JP only for now. Right, Bond of Friendship, Bond of Parent and Child is an extremely broken category, as well as like pure Saiyans and movie heroes. So you don't run him on that because it's not needed unless you're short on people. Dragon Ball Seekers, low class warrior, Youth, DB Saga, Exploding Rage, these are the ones to use him on. Christ, Orb Hungry, Dockenfest TUR is going to hit ridiculous with damage reduction. Wow. I mean, this has gone on for a way longer video than I thought, but Christ, this guy does a lot. Android 8 remains to be seen. The thing is, should you summon on this? Let me just. Okay, that's really the big question then. We go back to this. Let's tell you what, let's go back. This is. Okay, so here's the problem. Kid Goku is fantastic by the looks of things on paper, and Turles is great. Videl is great. Raditz is great. Don't ignore other whales. They say Raditz is terrible. No, Raditz is pretty decent. You got to, like Beerus, you got to build the team around him. But he's he is great. Honestly, it's like Beerus. Nobody uses him. He's on Realm of Gods and Exploding Rage, but you don't use him. To be fair, I hope if you're going to use Exploding Rage, I hope you pull this guy instead. Like Videl is fantastic. She's still an absolute broken unit. I should have had her as an honorable mention as a top 10 TUR. She is broken, just incredibly limited. I mean, yeah, you pull Turles, you don't have him, or you've got a couple of dupes, fine. Like Raditz, reasonably ish new. I mean, that's fine. Not many people are going to have him. Videl, usable, but you're just hunting for Kid Goku. You pull him, great. Are there going to be discounted summons? Yeah, probably, maybe. Should you summon for him? Well, shoulda, woulda, coulda. So, should you? No. Would you? It depends on your stones. And are you gonna? Could you? Well, yeah, you're probably gonna. People are gonna summon, right? I would personally say no. I mean, if it's discounted, do the discounted summons, and that's it. There's a few deals in the stones, so if you have to do them and you have to buy them, by all means, that's probably not a bad stretch of your own money. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. And so Android 8 remains to be seen. Kid Goku, I have heard some great things, and by the looks of things, he's going to be phenomenal. Probably more so outside of him leading. You'll probably find he's got greater use linking him up on other teams. So that's fine. Planning to do few easy A's. There's going to be, I presume, an easy A area. Makes sense for the barber shop. And yeah, so that's gonna tie us over. And don't forget, as I said at the beginning, Goku the LR is going to have his easy at the latter end of February coming up, and that's when this campaign pretty much ends. Okay, thank you for watching, and let me know what you think if you want to. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Bye bye.